Are we them guys?
Sort of.
Oh shit!
It's Ben.
Yep.
Okay.
It's Ben. Yep.
No.
Why?
I want this in Lethal Company.
You can probably do that.
What would it be?
The Bracken.
Oh, I hate that. Thank you. As it's just you're murdering someone.
Exactly.
Or rather, you hear that right in your ear as you're about to die.
Yeah, you hear that behind you, you're like, oh no. And then Scooby snaps your neck.
Just like I've always wanted.
So how long are we waiting out this bit?
What bit?
The episode bit.
Until PM comes in and says, oh, I'm here for episode 100. And we go, fucking surprise, asshole.
I don't know what bit you're talking about. We're clearly doing episode 100 today for episode 99.
God damn it.
I mean, we did episode... We already do episode 100 for episode 50? And this episode 101?
What?
Whatever. Welcome to the 200th episodes of DipShips, everyone.
You killed it.
Just do a little one of those.
Are we going, or...
Huh? Hey, everybody, what's going on? How are we doing?
Like, there's 2 minutes of us just going,
Welcome to DipShips, the legitimate boating podcast. As always, I'm your captain, Clement Carl. Joining me today, my wonderful co-hosts, Maritime Metty.
Hello!
And Nautical Nick.
Hi.
How we doing?
You're lucky I just started recording. Cool. I'm doing great.
Thank you for answering, Nick.
Yeah,
I was waiting for it, and then you didn't give it to me.
No one else did either.
I said, how are you doing? And you didn't say anything, Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
I just don't respect you.
Oh, yeah, big mood.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I don't either, but like, what the fuck?
Carls are stupid, and I don't respect them.
Damn.
That's right. I just ignore them. Show me your genital.
What?
Song.
My genitalia. How we doing, everybody?
Can't believe you're following in the footsteps of fan favorite YouTuber. Never mind, I can't make that bit.
Yeah.
Are you good, Nick? That was like quite a loaded shot you fired.
Yeah, I'm just tired.
God damn.
Not like right now, physically, just of YouTubers.
That's fair. Yeah.
Mood.
That happens. Who wants to start with their week?
I mean, I can.
I mean, yeah, start with yours, because mine and Carl are tied.
A little bit.
Okay.
Carl certainly remembers more of it.
We got at work this kind of new program going. Some kind of like commissions incentive program kind of thing that no one can really make use of because its idea was like refer customers, but we're a print shop.
Yeah.
So most of the people like in my life at least, have no use for a print shop. So we got one person who has taken advantage of this in the couple months the new owner has been in. Some Twitch streamer in like... No, I'm not going to say that. I could dox him. But some Twitch streamer was like a friend of one of the coworkers and was like, oh yeah, can I get some shirts for like merch? And we can technically do that. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
So he put in an order for like, I forget, a dozen shirts and a dozen hoodies of varying sizes. And their tagline for the shirts, complete with logo, because you can send bits on Twitch, right?
Yeah.
The tagline is "All biddies matter."
Oh.
And me and my boss, being the pinnacle of comedy, and because of how these were created, made our own shirt.
Yeah.
Hang on, it's sending.
What does it say on the shirt?
Well, on the shirt, you see, we cut out one of the T's on one of the designs and put it where the B was to create an All Titties Matter shirt.
Titties!
You could even see where we cut it out because we didn't know it was going to transfer that way. But the way we created these shirts is the same way our like work/company shirts are done, because we do it all in-house.
Yeah.
I have a company shirt in this exact color. So that Friday after making it, I just wore this in, because most of the time I'm wearing this kind of, that flannel that you guys saw me in when I visited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is on the back, so whatever. It's just a blue shirt as far as anyone else is concerned. But it was very funny, because basically, I think except for the owner himself and one other person, everyone knows about it anyway.
So they all saw the blue and went,
Yeah, they all saw the blue and they were like, he's wearing the All Titties Matter shirt. But it was fun. We have to make more shirts because they put in another order because they liked them. And we didn't do it.
How do they feel about ducks?
How do the person that ordered these shirts?
No.
Our company?
Yeah.
Indifferent.
Oh, then we can't use them to print our shirts. What a shame.
I mean, if you order shirts, I'm the one that will be doing it, so you know how I feel about Duck.
I mean, yeah, but the rest of your company won't appreciate duck.
I think they would love it.
Then why didn't you say that? You just said they're indifferent.
Well, they're indifferent towards the concept of ducks, but our duck is built different. I had a craving this week for a burger.
Burger.
I went downstairs and I was looking around for food and I was like, I'm quite hungry. I don't want to order anything. And, we have these frozen burgers in the freezer. I'm going to take one out and make it.
Yeah.
And I managed to put panic into the hearts of my entire household because in the process of making it, it gave off so much smoke that it set off our fire alarm.
Yeah, that happens a lot with us. Like, cooking over here will sometimes just fog up the whole fucking kitchen with smoke.
Like, I saw it smoking and I was like, boy, that's a lot. I hope it doesn't, get more. And then it just kept being more. And it went off and I was like, well, okay, I'm going to turn off the stove. And then I'm going to start the slow walk of shame upstairs to tell everyone who's panicking right this moment that it is okay.
Only
Best
for a
part?
little bit. Huh?
Best part, the burger was really good.
Hell yeah. You know what? Mistakes into miracles.
Right?
That's what the doctor said about me.
Yeah, well, they were wrong.
What? Huh?
We got a new graphics person. I don't remember if I talked about that. Yeah, I don't remember at all. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
We talked about maybe hiring someone, but we did finally.
Yay.
Hilariously, they went to the same high school as me, the same years my brother did.
Yeah.
We were talking about it, and I was like, "Oh, do you know this person? Because that's my brother." And they were like, "Oh yeah, I know them." So that's weird. But our workplace has a bet going on right now about if they're going to come back.
Oh.
Because their first week was okay. They did fine as far as I'm aware. And the Friday that just passed, our main graphics guy took the day off. He had like a vacation day he wanted to spend, whatever.
Yeah.
And that would have meant that this new guy was going to work the graphics department effectively alone. There is technically another girl, but she doesn't really... She's like half and half and is more towards the front end of things than the graphics part of things. So it's basically just going to be him. And on Thursday, I woke up to a message in our group work text that was like, from him, I'm very ill, I'm not going to be in today. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then we went in, and basically the whole shop is like, so this is because he doesn't want to come in tomorrow either, right? He doesn't want to work that alone, 100%.
Probably.
And I get it. I didn't either. I did, but I didn't want to do that either. And so at the end of the day, Friday, obviously he still didn't come in Friday. He sent another message Friday morning that was like, I'm still sick. I'm still not going to be in. And my boss is like, okay, he's just not coming back Monday. I'm pretty sure he's not coming back Monday. And I'm pretty sure he's coming back Monday. I think he just didn't want to work that shift alone.
I hope so.
Right, me too. But, so because me and my boss were kind of just discussing this out in the open, we got a bunch of people in on it to try and, give their odds and if he's coming back or not. And my boss, I said 80-20 odds he comes back, and my boss reversed it. He's like 20-80 odds he comes back. And the secretary was like, give it 50-50. I didn't realize that we were discussing this so close to the owner, because he was like, I choose to agree with Nick.
Please.
Hell yeah.
Please, I need people. I need employees.
Please come back. I just hired you.
Please, he can't lose you already.
But I guess we'll fucking find out tomorrow. But that'll be fun. Oh yeah, I also took a picture of this car on the way out. Friday afternoon. We got out early because there wasn't enough graphics work being done. Go figure.
Oh my god.
But someone was just driving around with, like, battle-damaged car. And I mean, you know, gotta do what you gotta do, but I saw it coming head on, and I was like, that man's gonna die.
No, don't worry about it.
Nah, he's fine. Honestly.
He's alright. It's all good.
Listen, that wheel is still attached. He's perfectly fine.
I mean, the wheel seems fine. You're not wrong.
Yeah, like, if anything, the car can breathe a little better like that.
Yeah, I had a pretty nice, slow, easy week because of all the stuff going on in the graphics department. I came home, I played fucking a bunch of fighting games all weekend. I have hit not a game-ending bug in Rogue Trader, but a really bad one.
Oh, what'd you get?
Near the end of one of the companion's personal quests, I'm in the second to last act of the game, I think. She tortures information out of someone to find the location of a hidden planet that they've been looking for the whole game.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, we can go there to finish your personal quest, sure. So you land on the planet, and there's a boss there, and you go through the little mini dungeon, and you fight the boss, and they die, and then she starts a dialogue with you. And it feels like it should be a very long dialogue, but your only option is to just say, okay, and close the dialogue window. And then the giant door to the dungeon does not open. And you cannot talk to her anymore.
Yeah, that's definitely a bug.
And I'm like, oh, fucking, this game's been so good to me, but Christ. I figure I can still beat the game, but I'm just not gonna finish this companion quest. That's quite annoying. Because I do like her.
About to say, not your romance option, was it?
No, it's not my romance option. I just think they were a cool character, and they just won't get an ending now.
Yay!
And that's
Maybe
kind
they'll
of
patch it.
I'm sure they will. It's just going to be a bit. By the time I go for a second playthrough, the game will be good. I played some Pal
Get some
World.
mods on there.
Oh shit!
How's that?
Honestly, it's fine.
I'm sure it's inoffensive.
Yeah, it is. It's like a base building survival game, but you have Pokemon with you. You know.
Yeah.
It's fun. I have like a multiplayer server with some friends, and then like one that I was working on my own. I know it can be beat in theory. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if it's interesting enough to keep my attention for that long, because it's already, when I'm like maybe mid game, getting really grindy.
So you have to start making sweatshops of Pikachu.
I do, and they know that that's the case, because at this point in the game, like, you have a base, right?
Slavery-flavored Pokemon game.
Yeah!
And around this point in the game, they enable you to make another base.
Oh, and you get to make weapons.
Well, you can make weapons in any base, as long as you have the stuff there. But what the second base lets you do is find a nice, flat area with lots of resources and build a base full of, like, just nothing but production equipment.
Fucking breaking Mon over here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like my real
Literally.
base that I've built up with, like, defensive walls and stuff, and it's like, okay, we have this section over here, all your beds, your food, everything's all nice and good, we have a balanced range. That other thing, I shoved literally 12 cats in a box and said, mine.
12 cats in a box? Oof. I know what you mean, but also...
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's got, like, obviously it's got some silly shit, it's got some edgy shit, but man, nothing compares to how funny it is to, like, be fighting something that does look legitimately like a Pokemon, and then you hit F, and your Pokemon pulls out a rifle.
Let's go.
And just starts blasting.
I like the one that's like an electric Totoro, even but mischievous.
Oh, he's cool.
And he pulls out a Glock, and I'm like, what the fuck?
There's an item you can build that lets you pick up this electric hedgehog and throw it like a grenade.
That's very funny.
And
That's very funny.
There's another item upgrade you can get that lets you load a penguin into a rocket launcher.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I was gonna say they survive, but they do lose consciousness. This does in-cap your penguin. Yeah.
Please do not the penguin.
Like, there's... The only thing that's, like, quote-unquote gruesome I've seen is that you can, like, after you catch them, you have the option to harvest them.
About to say slaughter.
Yeah, for, like, double resources. But even that is, like... played off kind of because it's all like, you know how The Sims does the pixel sensor?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's just every over everything when you're doing that.
Oh, okay.
Presumably it can be removed, but at that point I'm assuming you just see the animation of your character wielding the knife and the fucking pal just rolling around on their back.
Bunch of blood popping out.
It's not like they probably modeled any of it, because I wouldn't bother either. It's just the animations behind the pixel screen. Yeah, it's fucking, I don't know. It's a game.
Sounds like one.
It sounds like a Pokemon game with guns in it.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it was sold as. And it is correct.
Did you see that the Pokemon Company issued an official notice about Palworld?
Yeah, we're gonna investigate it, but I didn't see anything more than that.
That was it.
The only thing I saw was that someone who had modded in actual Pokemon got like a C&D or something.
Oh yeah,
but
pretty much.
I didn't hear anything about them actually going after the game itself.
They said they were gonna do an investigation, and that was about it.
No, well, good luck.
Which is like, it's understandable considering a lot of the designs are just that thing is just like they just straight up have a Luxray in the game.
Yeah, they have, what is it, a score bunny, but it's grass.
I don't know. I haven't seen enough of the game to know those. I haven't seen either of those.
I mean, it's inoffensive and they're basic Fakemon designs, so.
Yeah,
it
like,
could be a lot
I don't
worse. Care. At least it's not like, here's our original Pokemon, Titanite.
Here's our original Pokemon, Pikachu, with a gun!
Wait. Ah! Yeah, no, that's fun. I've been meaning to spend more time on it, but every time I'm like, I could go play Palworld, I just fucking boot up Guilty Gear instead.
Understandable.
I have made the unfortunate decision that I might buy Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I just don't wanna.
Fool and buffoon in that order.
I know. If I do, then I have to at least go to, how do I quantify this? 4 or 5 locals to make it worth it.
Oh, so you're spending like $130.
I haven't looked at the prices because I know it'll make me mad. I almost guarantee you it will be more than that. Because I have like, presumably none of the things. Cards that are staples now were not staples when I owned physical Yu-Gi-Oh cards before.
Speaking of physical Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh my god.
It's a perfect transition into my week.
Yeah, my week is done. Please, go on, so I may mock you relentlessly.
Nicholas, how are we doing?
I'm doing great, buddy.
That's great. Do you know which one of your darling friends decided to build a Rescue Ace deck?
Metty, how could you?
Sorry.
I'll give you a hint.
Did you just slam it on the desk?
That was the brick.
God damn it.
Don't worry. I didn't spend as much as I thought so far.
Give me the number.
Well, we went to a convention, and we'll get more into detail on that in a bit. But I bought 2 boxes there and some tins.
Uh-huh.
And I did pull a majority of what I needed from the box. I pulled the Diabell Star.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled 2 Kashkira Fenrir. Those are like $50 and $20 cards, you know? And I didn't have to pay for those.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But I mean, the boxes cost me like $130 for Age of Overlord.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, I did actually, this is another part of my week. Did you know that there's a card store by where we live, like relatively close?
I did see that tweet. I did not know that it existed until that tweet.
Yeah. I went in there on my lunch break one day on my way back from Taco Bell, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, let's see what they got. The second I walked into the back doors, there was a bunch of retro games in a shelf, and I was like, oh my god, this place is really dangerous. And I walked in, and everyone was in the front playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And one of the guys walked by the counter, and he looked at me, he's like, can I help you? And I was like, give me the fucking goods. So I bought 2 more boxes.
Yay!
Oh my god.
And I opened them on stream. I bought a Maze of Millennia, and I pulled a Bonfire. And I opened another Age of Overlord, and I pulled the Sinister Spoils spell card that's like $90.
So you, so the number I was looking for is roughly $300.
That's probably like close to that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You want to know something nice?
Yeah, what's up?
I own an SP Little Knight.
That's great. Don't you need two?
I do need two, but I got one, and you know what I paid for it?
What did you pay for it?
A copy of Bonfire and also the Horus card that I pulled.
That's fair. Yeah, I guess.
For the SP Little Knight and for a second Diabell Star. Thank you to I believe that was Frost Samurai who sent those over. It's sick. It's a really nice looking card. I wish they printed these things in lower rarities.
That would be nice.
It'd be great. Although I guess now I could buy like a Korean version that's like $12 and just be like, I have an English one here. This is what it do.
I don't know.
I think that's like a legal thing you can do as long as you have one English copy of a card.
This is what it do.
Genuinely, I do not remember.
But yeah, I've been like really hard back into the physical TCG, and Mimi has also gotten back into it. As Mimi messaged me, just like, hey, actually no, I think I messaged Mimi and I was like, hey, you want some Pearly cards?
I was gonna say they've been retweeting a lot of Pearly art.
Oh yeah, that's their own. They've been making card sleeves for her Pearly deck. What else happened? Oh, there was a sexual assault at my job.
Sorry, what?
You need to get better at your segues.
No, I refuse, actually.
That was a hard cut.
Yeah, I like there being just a slam. Like when a bus just stops a little too hard when you're on it.
Just fucking smack me across the face, why don't you?
I mean, if you insist, but...
No, I'll scream like Tom and Jerry.
I think if a pretty lady stepped on me, I'd scream like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, it's so true. So yeah, I don't know the details of it at all, but I came into work like Thursday, and my boss was like, yeah, so there was like an assault or something, and like he said that it was between staff in the school, and then later on someone else said that it was like two students outside of the building somewhere on their lunch break, and I was like, I'm being told like 7 different things from you people, and I don't know what it is, but I mean, I guess that's a thing that happened. If I could remember what my work email is, I could probably see what the fucking note is if they sent out an email just going, uh-oh, someone made a fucky walkie.
What if they just died?
Now that's a really interesting question.
Okay,
Thank you.
here I go. Hurt.
Nope. I cast Spell of Rise again!
Oh, that hurts.
Damn, it's that easy? Hang on, I got a spell too.
Yeah?
There it is.
What was your spell?
I cast Spell of Show Titty.
No!
Okay, I mean...
Oh my god.
There we go. I have them in this box over here.
Carl, what the fuck?
What?
They went full Rugrats mode.
No.
It is.
I don't like it.
Anyway, yeah, now I'm in danger of going to a card shop.
Mm,
It's just there, you know?
it's not really a danger of that unless you're, you.
I am me.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's the problem.
You could just not walk that way.
I mean, it's not necessarily a walk. It's like across the highway. It's like there's a
Well, just don't cross the highway.
Well, when I go to Taco Bell, I'm gonna be tempted to stop in there because it's like on the way back,
Just
Have you
focus on the
considered
Taco Bell.
Yeah, just don't.
and I'll just do it.
I
Anyway, we were at MAGFest last week.
Yeah!
God, that was only last week.
Yeah, doesn't that suck?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Isn't that awful?
I thought that was like 2.5 weeks ago.
Nah, dog.
No.
Week just felt that long.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate it here.
Let me throw
Yeah.
some pictures that I have from Mag.
You better.
Let's
Where
see.
else?
I posted a lot of my new favorite genre of picture to take, which is getting more and more increasingly worried.
Yeah, the first one of these already, I was like, they seem a little concerned, and then it just got worse.
Oh yeah.
The fourth one is kind of like the acceptance stage, though. Like the first three are escalating anxiety, and then you're
Yeah.
just eyes wide open. Well, this is my life now.
This is my life.
Yeah.
I found some ducklings.
Baby duck.
Name them.
Dingus, Kringus, Pingus, and Fred.
There's 5 ducks, you fucking idiot.
Shit!
The redheaded stepchild does not get a name.
Oh, man.
I wrote on at least 2 of the boards ducks.
Hell yeah.
You know, it was great. There was a Danny DeVito shrine.
As there should
And
be.
you better
Yes.
believe that I left a tribute to Danny DeVito.
Is he in powered armor?
Yeah.
Yes, he's
Oh.
wearing Samus's armor,
Okay.
but stretched to match Danny DeVito's proportions.
Yeah, of course.
I left him 3 copies of Legendary Ocean since I knew he would appreciate
Hang on.
it.
I just zoomed in on this image.
Yeah.
Is there a Garfield MAGFest poster in the back
Yes.
there?
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Listen, there's a lot of stuff in that image if you look through it.
Yeah, I'm zooming in and just kind of scanning through.
You on there, I'm pretty sure if you look in the lower right, you'll see the Magnum condom for the Monster Dong. A lot of
I
Danny
do
DeVito
see it.
stuff. There's a devil fruit in there.
There's a DVD of the Lorax.
Yeah.
There's a lot of awesome cosplays. This pinball machine that had Ronald Reagan on it.
Why?
I don't know, but I liked him sitting next to the throat goat.
I need you to shut
I-
the fuck up. I
Please
need
shut the fuck
you
up.
to shut the fuck up.
One of my favorite people there was the cosplay repair fairy.
Yeah. Every year.
That rules.
I think they're an official staff member.
They might be.
Did you get a picture of Repel Guy?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I forgot to. Repel Guy's there every year.
Yeah, he's there every year. He walks around holding up a sign that says "Got Repel" with a question mark, and he wears a Wario hat for no reason in particular at all,
Yeah.
Huh.
and he's got a million Zubats on him.
I was gonna say, I expected Zubats, not the Wario hat.
He got a million Zubats.
A lot of
Pinned to
Zubats.
him.
So what were the events of MAGFest? We arrived Thursday. We stuck around for a little bit, met up with some people. We talked Kamen Rider with Shibuya and some people that Shibuya knew for 2 hours. And then Friday, I believe, was when I gave Metty an edible and their entire life changed.
No.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hang on. Because there's something else that happened on Thursday night.
Yeah?
I was wearing a
Oh,
bunch of
yeah.
costume rings,
Oh, right, I forgot.
right?
What? Okay.
I was wearing like 3 rings on each finger, like a bunch of shitty costume rings. And then I go to take them all off, and 2 aren't coming off.
Hmm.
And my index finger was incredibly swollen with blood
Great.
because it was cutting off my circulation. And it was so
Fantastic.
late in the night that I had no choice but go to the emergency room.
Oh my god.
So I went to the emergency room at, what time was it roughly?
Like 1 or 2 in the morning.
I don't know. I got back
Maybe
at like
12.
5 a.m.
Christ.
Hey, I kept my index finger. My index finger did not fucking die.
That's
That is
good.
good
I had
news.
trouble flexing it fully for the rest of the weekend.
That's not good.
It does track, though.
Yeah, so that was my first night.
I felt bad as Metty was like, "You gonna?"
I'm like, I'm gonna have to go to the emergency room. And this motherfucker's like, you want me to come with you? And I'm like, yeah, but you don't have to. And then he continues laying in bed.
Because I was like seconds from passing it. The second you walked out the door, I like lost consciousness until you came back in.
Holy shit.
I was
And
like exhausted.
And
Ha-
literally, I'm in the emergency room, and they're like, no one came with you. And I'm like, I offered my roommate, like, asked him to come with me, and he's like, I will if you want. And I said, you don't have to. And then like, you shouldn't have given him the choice. And I'm like, yeah, I know that now.
Now that I'm here in the emergency room alone, I understand.
I still feel bad about it.
I have not received a bill for that yet. I've logged into the My Chart thing multiple times now, and there's like, it doesn't say I have to pay anything, and I'm concerned. But also, like, gift horse and mouth, I guess,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess.
Fingers crossed.
because like an emergency room visit's expensive, even with insurance, which, oh, hey, by the way.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, Saturday? Or Friday?
Friday.
Because that was on Thursday night.
That was Thursday night. And then Friday.
And
then Friday.
When did we get to the convention center? It was like 12?
Yeah, it was decently early considering that I went, I don't feel so good. You know, I stayed up all fucking night in the emergency room getting my finger fucking sawed at.
Yeah.
With a Dremel.
Yeah.
I have literally, or I had cuts in my index and ring finger from where the drill got me twice. Or rather 3 times, because it was 2 on my index and 1 on my ring. Because I had to cut 2 rings off. Anyway.
The womps.
Yeah. Good thing they were shitty, cheap-ass rings.
Yeah.
They, like...
That's why they wanted your index finger.
No, listen, both me and the emergency room people were like, oh, you said that these are cheap Amazon rings? And I'm like, yeah, I paid maybe $10 for the set of, like, 1 billion of them. And they're like, oh, all right, this should only take a minute. And then, like, an hour later, we're still not cut through the first ring, and we're like, what the fuck? What are these made out of?
Jesus Christ.
They're made of hope.
Hope that you lose a finger, I guess.
Yeah, correct.
Anyway, yeah, Friday?
Friday.
Anything happen on Friday during the day?
During the day...
That I can't remember anything interesting that happened during the day.
I can't remember. I remember us walking around the show floor.
We were having fun. We played arcade games. Oh, wait,
no. I do remember something that happened during the day on Friday. 2 different people approached us.
Yes, Carl was known.
Yeah.
Walked over like, hey, are you Calamity Carl? And I was like, yes!
And one of them specifically went, are you Calamity Carl from DipShips?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, that's us!
And I went, what? What?
That's awesome.
Shout out to the 2 fans who said hello. You made my fucking weekend.
So confused. How did you know? What?
Well, obviously
awesome.
They know because they either watch twitch.tv/TheCalamityCarl or the hit DipShips spin-off series D-Ships, in which you can witness Carl get his ass beat live.
Hey! I'll get you. Motherfucker. You know, it'll be out by the time this one's out. I'm still mad at you for the episode where you were just like, yeah, I just went ahead and spun the winner's wheel because I kind of assumed I was going to win this week. Fuck yourself. You little prick.
Oh my god. I actually forgot about that. That's so funny.
I fucking hate you.
Funny as shit, dude.
The actual worst. Oh, man. I do remember at one point, Metty and I were meeting up with our friend Ultima, and we were like all gonna go out for dinner, and we were gonna have dinner with Shibuya, and Shibuya was like, well, I got dragged out to a dinner thing with our friend Colin, and I was like, okay, that's fine. So
yes.
We went with Ultima, and we met up with some friends of his at a bar that we had lunch at earlier that day.
Okay.
And we were like, oh, I guess we're eating
and it's
here.
Like, oh yeah, we'll eat here. You know, the food wasn't bad anyway. And then they went, oh, well, we're leaving to go to the next bar. And
yeah, we were like, what do you mean? They're like, well, we're bar hopping. We're like, what? I thought you guys
I thought we were having dinner.
No, we're bar hopping. Oh, all right. I mean, I'm down. Sure, we can get food on the way.
And then these sons of bitches went, yeah, so we'll go to the next bar, we'll get 1 drink, and then we'll hop to the next bar, and then you can sit down and eat something. And we went, all right. And then we sat at that next bar for like an hour.
It was like 2 hours.
And it's like, oh, we could have ordered food.
This may be something that I don't understand as a non-alcoholic. What's the point
of
bar hopping?
Fun.
Vibing with friends, walking from bar to bar. That's really it.
Yeah, you could do that sitting at one bar.
The idea is that you retain your wits about you better if you're up and moving, and not sitting there drinking constantly and not moving.
That's fair. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Doesn't always work.
Well, it wouldn't work on me. Yeah.
But I mean, hey.
So we sat at that bar for about 2 hours. One of the, I guess it was the person who actually set up the whole bar hopping thing at the second bar was like, I am not blackout. I can't get blackout. I swear I'm so drunk though. And that was the record on repeat for the next 2 hours, which was actually very funny.
Yeah.
But one of her other friends showed up and was just like, oh, she's like really gone. You're not gonna remember any of this tomorrow. No, I swear I'm gonna remember. You pointing at me across the table. You asked me tomorrow. I'm gonna remember this whole thing. And I was like, no, you're not, sweetheart. You're not remembering jack diddly shit.
Did you ask them tomorrow?
I didn't see them the next day.
I was gonna say.
I can also guarantee they didn't remember
I was
fucking
gonna say, I
Oh,
bet
yeah.
they fucking didn't.
Oh yeah. I'm not waking up with a hangover tomorrow. Oh, sweetheart. That's so optimistic.
Good luck.
Good luck. You're closer to 30 than you are 21. You'll feel it eventually.
Why you gotta say it like that? Oh, that's so mean to me and you.
I know.
And Nick.
I know. I didn't think I drank that much last night until I woke up today and I was like, ugh. And then when we didn't get food there and the whole party pretty much disbanded after the second bar of bar hopping.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
And
they
I
all
just
fucked
went-
off, and we went, what the
Metty and I just went, you know what, let's walk over to this little Irish pub over here and let's just get some
yeah,
food here.
Irish pubs are my fucking jam, so yeah, let's go.
And that place was fucking sick.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, you know, the music rotation wasn't as long as I'd like, but they were playing all the hits, you know, the Dropkick Murphys.
I was gonna say, there's no way there was
The-
Dropkick Murphys there, yep.
The My Chemical Romances, you know.
The blanks, you know.
Yeah, the classics.
The one combat song from Dark Dreams Don't
Jimmy
Die.
Eat World.
Yes. Precisely. And, like, you know. And they had my whiskey.
Yeah, Metty's looking at the whiskey, the menu, and is just like, holy
I got
shit.
so excited because I hadn't seen somewhere stock Connemara for like a hot minute. Like, I was so happy.
I
I don't
believe
even
they
remember
stole
what I
it from you.
got. I got like some sort of dragon fruit punch thing or something, and that was really
Yeah,
fucking
it was like a
good.
dragon fruit mojito.
Yeah, that's what it was. Mojito.
And I also got one of those afterwards, but like,
That place was good. That fucking burger was really fucking good.
yeah, they had good food.
It was so good, we went back the next day
We
and
went
had
back the
food
next
again.
day for more food.
Sat
and,
next to the dev team of that game, fucking
Yeah,
Blood or Bleed, whatever.
BLUD. Yeah, and
Which is a cool
like,
looking game.
I was like, I think that's a whole ass dev team. And you'd like nodded and smiled, and then 3 minutes later you're like, I think that's the dev team for Blood, and I'm like, I said that to you.
I was like, did you? Oh shit!
God
You're
damn
not
it.
even drunk. You're just
I was just stupid.
God,
just
me too.
asshole.
But that was Saturday. We're still on Friday.
You're right. So on anything else happened to you on Friday?
I got some nice drinks in me. I sobered up after like 2 hours. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna bring the car back so we can put like extra stuff
yes.
from our room in there.
Whereas there was not enough alcohol to
Yeah.
get my engine going. You know, even with the 3 drinks that I had during the bar hop.
Yeah.
No, 2 drinks I had during the bar hop. There was not enough alcohol.
Well, he had 2 drinks and 2 shots.
Still was not enough alcohol for me, which, you know, depressing, but I'm huge.
You're so tall.
So I was like, hey Carl, you got any gummies?
And you better believe that I did indeed
Carl was
have
like,
those
yeah, I got
things
these
on
weed
me.
gummies. And I was like, let me get one, I'm gonna go to the concerts.
Oh.
Carl was like, yeah, you like to rave at MAGFest, this tracks, okay, here you go.
Here's half of one.
Yeah,
Because that is 150 milligrams.
yeah,
Half is 150?
Oh, yeah.
yes.
A full one is 300.
What was the one that you gave me, Metty?
It's like 50.
25 milligrams
Oh.
per
That's what I
gummy.
thought. That's what I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the ones I'm used to, also.
Oh, yeah.
But I have to take 2 of those generally to get my engine going, if you will. And I'm like, okay, so this is only like, in theory, 3 times what I normally do.
You can't say only triple.
Yes, exactly
What the
though.
fuck?
You know what I mean though. Like, all right. And I go and I rave and I see whatever I saw before Samus. I don't remember who it was, but they were all right. And then I see Samus, his first live show since before COVID, which hell yeah, Samus did a great job.
Hell yeah.
Then they had to go back to
I
space,
was
see.
unfortunately right next to Samus's biggest fan in the world, even though it was her first time seeing Samus, because they were like, yeah, we don't know her very much, and we came to this event because our friend said that she was good. And I'm like, what? You came for MAGFest for this woman that you don't know? Yeah, alright, okay. At least enjoy the arcade before you go, please. You know? Try to get a little more of our event if you're gonna eat up tickets. Cause tickets sold out.
Yeah. Like, hard.
So, you know, like, by all means, I'm not gatekeeping, but I'm gatekeeping a little bit. Hit the arcade, do a little something. You know, buy some merch. Something.
Buy a bucket hat.
Buy a ducket hat.
Yeah.
And Samus is doing really good. But this lady gets a little excited about halfway through, and she's, like, screaming. She's trying to get up, like, past the barricade. Like, it's... Like, she's being very loud, like... And I'm like, I'm here to listen to Samus, not you. It's not your show. But alright.
But she wants it to be.
Yeah. But it was a good show. Then that ends, and I wander for a bit, and I hit up the chip space, and I'm vibing, and I go into the next show, and I go, no, I'm gonna go sit down for a minute. And then space starts to distort. And walking is difficult, and I go, oh, I thought the gummy already hit. It hit again. And I go, okay. Alright, I had my fun. I'd love to hit the arcade a little more or hit another music act, but I can feel where this is going already. So I try to call an Uber. Except, Uber's app was either down, or there were too many requests from the hotel, or something. So for what felt like an hour, but was not, I was trying to call an Uber, walking back and forth from entrance to entrance.
I choose to believe that you were just on, like, just a completely unrelated app.
No, it was Uber. And then, when I could get Uber to work, it said, would you like to lock in an unconfirmed fare? And I went, what?
That's a dangerous sounding pop-up.
And I went, no. And then I tried to message Carl on, Discord, but again, because so many people were using the internet in the Gaylord, the convention center's the Gaylord. National
Perfect.
Convention Center.
Yeah.
Right? Beautiful. Great. Best place they could have picked. Because everyone's using the internet in the Gaylord. There is no service for the internet. And none of my messages are getting out.
Uh-huh.
And at this point, I won't say I'm panicking exactly, but this is when time and space have truly lost meaning. I have disconnected from reality properly.
Yeah.
Like, I am
Forever
not able to
isn't as
orient
long
myself.
as people say.
And I kept being like, I'm gonna lose my phone if I'm not gripping it white knuckled.
This is
Like,
where we have, like...
I'm going to put my phone down somewhere and I'm never going to see it again.
This is where, like, in a movie, it would be, like, a slow, like, panicky, shaky zoom into Metty's face, and then a hard cut to me in our hotel room with a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, just like, this one goes here.
And you get text messages, help!
And I got a text message that just said, hey, bud, Uber's not. Can you come pick me up, please?
Uber's not.
Yes, that is
bad.
the actual text.
Everything was good until it wasn't, and I was like, oh, I'll be right there, buddy.
I was having the time of my life right up until.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, I need help. What's up? I'm gone-ass gone and Uber isn't a need extraction.
Yeah.
Then Carl says OMW, and I say sorry. And then, it was 12, 13 minutes before you got there, but it felt like 3 hours. As I'm sitting at this table above the lobby, like, out of the way, like, just trying not to flip. Because, again, time and space have lost all meaning. There's a bunch of cosplayers around. And I'm just, like, I'm trying to sit there and not, be normal. But I heard a couple people pass by me multiple times during this going, oh, she's having a bad trip. Oh, she freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, yeah, leave me alone.
Yes, I am. Please help.
I pulled up and I was like, hey, buddy. And then he was like, oh, hey. What's up?
But he was like, you took so long. It has been 7 minutes.
No, literally, like, I was like, yeah. I think I was like, again, white knuckle gripping, like, the door to your car. And you were saying stuff, and I remember you saying stuff, and I remember you, like talking at me, and me being like, you fucking son of a bitch, you know exactly how I'm feeling right now, shut the fuck up. But I was like, yeah, no, I was having a great time till I'm not.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, how is it? You doing good? How you feeling, buddy? Everything's all right?
I was like, you know how I'm feeling, you
You're
son
like,
of a bitch.
ah! It's like the, if you ever watched I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson, it's like when they put him in the VR headset and he forgets what breathing is, and then they take it off of him and he starts screaming.
Yes.
It was like that.
Literally.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
It was awesome.
And we got back to the hotel room, and I'm like, my mouth is so fucking dry. My mouth is so fucking dry, and I'm not going to fucking get Montezuma's revenge by drinking the fucking hotel sink faucet tap water.
I opened Uber Eats and I opened Uber Eats and I was like, I'm gonna have someone deliver some things to our room because I don't feel like going out to the 7-Eleven that's like not too far but just far enough.
Far enough to be annoying.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this has like a 9-pack of Smart Water. That's like perfect. So I ordered it, and it was just one bottle of Smart Water.
Yeah,
and I was
didn't
like,
they get you like
what?
one big Poland Spring out of that?
Yeah, it was like one big Smart Water bottle. I was like, oh, well, that's not what I thought that was at all.
Man, that would have been real great if there was a water bottle.
So Metty kind of just slammed onto the bed and was out within like seconds.
It also felt like a while. I remember like undressing and then being like, this sucks. Like I can't even fucking play my Switch because and then it was the next day.
And then it was Saturday.
Oh, that was still Friday. Oh no, because I know about Saturday.
You know, that Friday was when I pulled the Diabell Star and the second Cashier of Fenrir, and I was very excited about them.
Hell yeah.
I was like, ooh, lovely. Saturday, I don't remember what happened most of like Saturday during. Oh no, we went to get alcohol. That's right.
Yeah, we went to buy alcohol in town, and we bought alcohol.
Got a bottle of Jim Beam and two bottles of
Smirnoff Red, White, and Berry.
Hell yeah, my drink of
Big
choice.
And
Thames tea.
And a 2-liter of Coke, and all of those lived in my backpack.
Well, no,
the Red, White, and Berry didn't last that long.
One Red, White, and Berry, the Jim Beam, and the 2-liter of Coke lived in your backpack. And the other bottle of Red, White, and Berry, we cracked open pretty much immediately, and I poured it all into my empty water bottle from like 2 days ago.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, there's like not that much in there, so I just poured it into my empty water bottle with Coke, and I was like, there we go.
Yeah, like, and then I drank that.
And I drank mine.
Uh-huh.
And we just sort of at one point sat for like 2 hours just drinking at MAGFest.
Yeah, because none of our friends were responding, and we were like, oh, well, there's only, like, we could go try to play more games, and we did.
We did more pinball. We did we do Pokken?
I played
or?
that. I think we did Pokken, was it that night, or was it Weed Night?
I don't remember.
Well,
either way, we played Pokken. Yeah. You know, and then it was time for the Proto Men concert.
Proto Men!
I was so excited because this is what, this is the concert, the actual headliner of the event.
I mean, it's the Proto Men.
Yeah, actually though, and I go in,
mm-hmm.
and I'm so excited because I haven't seen the Proto Men live since before COVID, and I'm so happy. And then I see these two assholes with their 3DSs out, and I go, I should have brought my 3DS. I could have straight passed. And they were playing Four Swords Adventures, and I'm like, I have that loaded on my DS!
Oh my god.
This
That's the
sucks!
one game that I have. This sucks. And they're like pissing themselves hysterical. I'm crying laughing. I think I was rude to a short person accidentally.
What the fuck?
Because I saw this person next to us who was like short and was like couldn't see over the people in front of him, and there was like an opening next to me where you could see more clearly from lower. So I looked and I was like, you can see a little better from this side if you want to like swap positions. And I think I insulted her when I did that, just by saying, "Hey, shorty, you could go over here and look." But I hope not, because I was just trying to be helpful. I was like, I want you to be able to enjoy the show that you came here to see instead of being stuck behind these very tall people.
I have 9 million pictures on my phone of this Proto Man concert.
Yeah, Metty's like, I'm going to take videos of the concert. He's just taking pictures. He's just too fucking
By the way, oh yeah, so we walk in there, the 3DS thing happens, I press up a little closer to the front, I make a friend with the dude next to me, and we're bullshitting about nothing, and we're really hype. And then Kilroy walks out on stage, and they start playing, and then I woke up in my bed.
I was in there enjoying the concert.
What?
At some point...
Son of a bitch!
At some point, Metty got separated from me. Metty was the one with the bottle that was filled with red, white, and berry.
I had drank it all by that point.
And I was just
explaining
like,
why I was a blackout.
Yeah. Oh, Metty's gone. Well, and I was just sort of there, enjoying the show, recording videos of the concert. Went through the whole thing. I didn't stick around for all of the encore
The Cybertronic
songs.
Spree came out. I watched the concert on YouTube because MAGFest records the concert.
Thank God.
That's good.
The Cybertronic Spree were there. They sang Karabuda.
Karabuda?
Yeah, Karabuda.
Yeah, no, I got you. Like the fish. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
And I didn't realize that Cybertronic Spree was like a band. I thought they were just...
You thought they were just cool cosplayers?
Yeah, I saw them in the hallway.
Because you're like, that's a pretty good
earlier.
RC costume. That's a pretty good hot rod.
Literally,
no surprise they're an act.
Literally saw them in the hallway earlier, and I was like, oh, that's a really cool cosplay. Oh, that was just the band members.
Yeah, they were going to the green room.
It was awesome. I was like, oh, all right, shit. Can I tell you, everyone who I wanted to like meet and say hi to at MAGFest, I just saw like at a distance and never got to actually talk to. Like, we were walking in, like, Thursday, and I pointed
Thursday, and you were like, hey, it's Kid Icarus, and I'm like, oh, so it is. And he looked at us like, huh. And we kept walking, and I'm like, he was very scared that you yelled and pointed him out.
I was like, oh, Kid Icarus.
And I'm like, is that how Nintendo Capri Sun felt?
Yeah, I was like, oh,
7 years ago? Longer than that.
It was like, oh, they're going somewhere, so I don't want to go over and bother them or anything. We're walking around the fucking show floor, with the merchant floor and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a dude standing behind a fucking one of the tables, and I'm like, is that fucking Vinny Vinesauce?
Yep.
And it was. He was just there. I could have went and talked to him. There were at least 3 different cosplayers who I follow, 2 of whom are mutuals of mine, that I didn't get to actually talk to, but I saw them walking by me and went, I think that was them.
Yeah.
Just ask.
It's like everyone. I was like, no, wait, come back.
And, yeah, so that's that. I don't know if I had more adventures while I was blackout or not.
There was a good amount of adventures, because I went to hang out with Shibuya after.
You told me that I sent you away to talk to Shibuya one-on-one for a hot minute.
Yeah. So I don't know what the fuck any of that was about. I think I remember
some of that.
I just remember I was sitting at a table in the console area. Shibuya was freaking out because he lost his little vital bracelet for it was like the Kamen Rider thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get messages from Metty going, I got lost from the bathroom, where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm sitting at a table in the console area, and they're like, I'm so drunk, I don't know nothing. And I look up, and I just see a very tall, shambling Metty.
Just like gone.
Just like wobbling like a weeble, just like, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Literally, you stood in front of the table staring at your phone, looked up, looked around because you did not see me when I was right in front of you, and looked back at your phone. And I just got up, walked over, grabbed you by the wrist, and dragged you to the table. And you're like, oh, hey, buddy.
Oh my God.
But you didn't register that it was me until I sat you down in a chair.
That is very concerning that I didn't realize it was you and just went, yeah, this person can abscond with me.
That's really funny.
And Shibuya came over and you were like, listen, we gotta go get lunch tomorrow at the pub. This is down the street. We gotta go over there for lunch. And I was like, that thing's not gonna be open at fucking 12. That thing opens
It's
at
open
like
at 2, yeah.
3.
Hey, got to eat lunch with friends.
We did. Into a nice like
a very expensive Chinese food
very
place.
expensive Chinese food place, but it was really good.
It was, yeah.
But we had fun. I was very nervous after you were just like, you go leave, go play Donkey Kong.
You go now. I talk Shibuya alone.
You're like, you go, you play Donkey Kong or something over there. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go do that. And then I actually found Donkey Kong, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna play Donkey Kong. I guess so. Shit, that was the orders.
They sent you away for a purpose, and you found it.
I really forget what I talked to Shibuya about.
God,
I remember
Jesus
trying to
Christ.
force feed you water, and you were just like, this isn't
Give me
water.
some of that brown, is what you said. I said
like,
to you.
You're like, this isn't water. You're trying to trick me. Water isn't clear. And I was like,
Water isn't clear.
No, buddy, that's how that works, actually.
Oh my God.
As you're like looking at my backpack, going, give me some of that brown. And I'm like, the Coke? No, the other brown. I went, oh, you're not getting that one. You don't need more of it. Oh, come on. I can have a little bit of the brown.
Oh my God.
I'm like, no, you don't need no more of that. Shuri comes back double fisting fucking water cups, and it's just like, I didn't get one for me. I got 2 for this idiot. And you're like, thank you, buddy. This is so nice. This isn't alcohol. You tricked me.
Alcohol.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. Oh.
The only thing I knew about Saturday for you guys was that Metty sent a picture of you guys at the Protomed concert near the beginning, and then I didn't hear from them until Sunday when they were like, I don't remember last night.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Fuck.
It was awesome.
Apparently I had a great time.
It sounds like it.
Love MAGFest. One big issue with the MAGFest, it's not as good if you do not have a room in the fucking Gaylord.
Yeah.
Because
if you don't have an HQ to stop at.
When there's no, like, all right, it's downtime, we can go back to the room and drink and watch some YouTube videos, and you're just sitting on the floor, just like, we've got all our shit, and our hotel's, like, not that far, but having to leave and come back with an Uber because we're drinking sucks.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah.
Ungood.
You know what? Yeah, ungood.
Ungood. So the second they announce those dates, I'm just going to the fucking Gaylord website and seeing how much a room is.
Just buying a normal fucking room.
Yeah. Just give me one of these, please.
I hope you say it just like that.
Of course. Why wouldn't I? This is my true voice.
Woo.
I think I'd blow my brains out if it was.
I think you'd become a
I think
very
I'd
successful.
blow your brains out if it was.
You'd be the best VTuber in existence
It's true.
if that was your regular speaking voice.
Get really close to the microphone. Does this do it for you, big boy?
No.
Do you enjoy this?
No.
Your avatar would be.
1 million years dungeon.
I think you should smack him.
No.
Alright.
No. No. I got the brick.
What?
Oh, yeah. Out of here. Out of here. No. No.
Ow.
Oh, they beat me.
Ow, I hit you with the brick. Ow. Ow, my hand.
You go get out of here. You go get out of here. No, you go get it. You go get it. Go.
I didn't think this was gonna go this way.
The beast has been defeated.
He hit me with a brick.
I heard.
It was a strong brick. A lot of cards in it.
Hurts. Left a little dent in my arm.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ, my cheeks hurt.
Yeah, and then Sunday we had a lunch with Shibuya and not Ultima, with Shibuya and our friend GC, and Ultima was supposed to meet up with us, and then was like, I keep finding people who I know, and I can't make it. And we were like, it's okay. You get it. You hate us, Ultima.
Damn.
Ultima does know a lot of people.
And then they responded, yes, period, no further comments,
No!
no other texts.
No! It's gonna make the Rugrats death dream a little worse.
God damn it.
Well, Ultima asked me to go on for a Rugrats death stream for Search for Reptar, so we're gonna do it.
Do you have a date?
No.
Okay, when you do, let me know. I'll show up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be happy about it, but I'll show
I'm gonna
up.
be happy about it.
I'll support my friend, I guess.
Yeah. And we started our drive home. It was like 5 hours or so.
Mm-hmm.
About an hour and a half in, I was just like, Metty, I'm falling asleep at the wheel. I need you to switch. And Metty went, okay, yeah, no problem. And Metty got in the driver's seat.
What? I've been drinking this whole time.
That would be impressive.
Right?
And I like laid back a bit and I closed my eyes in the passenger seat. And like an hour or so later, Metty just looks at me and he's like, listen,
I
buddy,
too am falling asleep.
I'm also going sleepy mode. And we're like, where are all the rest stops? We had to switch off and we made it to like a rest stop, which took us another half an hour, 40 minutes to get to.
Yeah.
And
then we bought Red Bulls and we were fine.
Oh yeah, I got
God.
a Monster Energy because I'm disgusting. And it kept us awake until we got home at like 7 at night. And then we did a Lethal Company stream.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was literally... Okay, yep,
And
I
you
know
were there
where we
for
are
that.
now. Yeah, I was there for that.
Yeah, you were part of that.
I got fucked.
It was awesome. Just, Nick, wait, don't go in that door. Too late. Already went through. Okay. Bye.
Rip.
That's such a fun clip, though. I sent it to one of my buddies, and because they didn't know like about the Mimic mod or anything.
Yeah.
And they were like, nope, nope, that sucks. If I put that in the games we play, this one person will stop being our friend.
Oh.
Well, it was awesome when we like walked into one of the areas, like into one of the facilities, and we just hear Tanya's voice, and we're like, she's on the ship.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's immediately an enemy in here.
Something's here.
That's ungood.
And one could even say that is bad.
Yes. Yeah, it was a good time. MAGFest, miss you, baby. See you next year.
Can't wait for the next one.
We're gonna get.
I
our
had
own
a taste
fucking
of
room.
freedom, and now I'm upset.
I think that was just about everything that I can remember, at least.
Yeah, I don't really have anything past that either.
Oh, I got my ass handed to me at Yu-Gi-Oh! At MAGFest.
Oh yeah, you said someone had a bunch of tips for you and showed you how to get to locals.
Yeah, I went up,
I did see that.
I went up to the
seems
TCG
cool.
room and I just like was looking around for a couple minutes and I was like, how the fuck do you like go up and just ask someone to duel? Like, I don't
like
do
that.
I just sit down at a table? Do I just find someone who's like everyone's playing right now? And I saw two guys who were starting to wrap up and I went over and asked the one guy who was still sitting. I was like, can we duel real quick? And he was like, oh yeah, no problem. Pulled out all his stuff, shuffled our cards and everything. I pulled my opening hand. Nick, do you want to know what my opening hand was?
5
in my
hand traps.
train deck?
Go on.
It was 2 copies of Triple Tactics Talent, 2 copies of Urgent Schedule, and 1 copy of Infinitrack Harvester.
Awesome. Get fucked.
I went, well, that's awesome. And I drew for turn, and it was my 3rd copy of Urgent Schedule. I went, that's so cool. I summoned my Harvester, and he went, all right, Ash Blossom. And I went, well, I mean, I just lose the game, but show me how your deck works. Because he was playing a Rescue Ace, and I was like, I'm thinking of building this deck, so I kind of do want to see how the combos and stuff works. And he just went off. He showed me a couple things. He looked at my Salamangreat deck, and he like gave me some pointers for it. Most of which was, why aren't you playing... Hello, everyone. This is your captain speaking, doing the ad break because I don't remember if I did one for this episode. Hey, how we doing? I'm under the effects of the disease currently. What do we got here? Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at DipShipsPod, Blue Sky, dipships.boats, things like that. Each of us individually at the Calamity Carl, at GFPPM, at Metarman, and at Echo Fetish, EKKO_fetish. Ask us questions, give us topics to talk about, send them to questions at dipships.boats, or you can tweet them at us like I said earlier. You know what I mean? Hey, if you want to support us directly and financially, you do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod, and you can get You can watch episodes early at $5. So $1 you get to listen to it early. Just $1 to listen to each episode of this podcast early. $5 you get to watch it early. You get to watch DipShips, our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series, a day early. You get to watch Party Vote early. You get to watch Game vs. Anime, our Patreon exclusive series. You know, it's pretty worth it, I would say. $10 a month, I get to thank you during this part right here, which I'm going to do in a second. Anything above that's for recommending PM vs. Anime, honestly. We're probably going to, well, I keep saying we're going to like rework a lot of the things, but we got to actually take a moment and sit down and figure things out. Anyway, wish we had more time to do more stuff. I would like to now thank our $10 and above patrons, starting of course with Alatos Diogenes. Alatos, how dare you, love Korak. Ali Bear, Breakdown 707, Cold Skin Gamer, Dr. Perpaka, the Purple Paka, Fire Trooper 113, Frost Samurai, Gomer, Versaderp, Lordy Fars, Mr. Collector, Mr. I Like Spam, Nap, Oblivion Gamer 27, PM's Tooth finds the courage to move on, Ryan Superfan. So, this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome. Vine Ultimax. Yo may call us the Strega. And Zombie Slayer 051. Thank you very much, Trev. And $50 patron Yellow Yondello. Yondello messaged me about having to drop down. Listen, if any of you cannot afford the tier you're at and you want to just drop it down a tier, that's fine. You can do that. If you have to drop out for a bit, that's also fine. Take care of yourself first, you know. But if you can afford to help us, it helps us keep the show running. It keeps things going smooth. And you get some benefits from it too. I would also like to thank our YouTube members. There's that option. There's that. Well, I can't find it. There it is. Our YouTube members. True Storm, I believe, is still the only $10 member currently. But we have Maryland Wolves and Final Ultimax at $5. Look at that. YouTube members. I have to remember to check that sometimes, because I forget. Hey, if you would like to help us financially also, you can go to streamlabs.com/thecalamitycarl/store. Shit, is that the fucking... It is. streamlabs.com/thecalamitycarl/merch. I forgot if it was merch or store. I got scared. Get yourself a bucket hat. Get yourself a duck beanie. Get yourself that's a duck mug. Get a frog pillow. Get some stickers. We got stickers. I like them. They're funny. But if you cannot afford to directly and financially help us, but you want to help in some way, remember that podcasts sink or swim based on word of mouth. So share the podcast with anyone who you think would enjoy it. We have a unread reply on Spotify for the second annual Dippy Awards, episode 97. Robert Void says, I loved it. Thank you, Robert Void. I appreciate that. It makes me feel happy. That brings me joy to my heart. I like when people say we think good things. It makes me feel good. Anyway, thank you all for everything. And speaking of people I'd like to thank Vidazen @_VIDAZEN_ for our intro song Starbird and additional music Appetite Delight, Ride the Wave, Seaside, Time to Duel, and Fire Within. Wonderful music, fantastic person, check them out. Also, I'd like to thank my boys Shibuya Gato and Shora Art. It's Shora_art for the art assets. Shibuya did the logo, Shora did the thumbnail art. They did a fantastic job, and so did Mimi and G at Amazing GGG Guy and at Mimi Cree. CKRII after the Mimi. Gotta get it fucking right. For editing, Mimi's been doing the podcast, G's been doing PMVA and Party Boat, and they've both been doing fantastic jobs. Love you all. Don't forget, we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts until that's dead, and then it becomes YouTube Music or whatever, Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. I don't know where you're listening, but I know where you're watching, and I'll fucking get ya. Censor that F word in there. It scared me. So. We don't really have much else currently. We still have some videos in the works that I have to pay G for to then put up. But other than that, I don't know what else we've got, really. You know what I mean, man? Life's just been going. 100 episodes down the drain. Not yet, but soon. Thank you all for listening. Hope you're all enjoying the episode, and I hope you all continue to enjoy the rest of this episode.
This is my boat. You cannot be here.
Okay. I think he's gone. Listen, I don't have much time. I need to tell you that if you like Yu-Gi-Oh, then you can go right now and listen to the Millennium Microphone podcast. Every 2 weeks, we put out episodes going back through the anime, and we've already covered all of Original Duel Monsters and Season 0. Right now, we're in the middle of GX, we record live, and we let our audience vote on every single episode's thumbnail. So, if you're interested, keep an eye out for that.
Hey, is that Shibuya Gato from the Millennium Microphone?
Dude, shut up! Shut up right now, he's gonna hear you!
Did you know that Millennium Mic is available on YouTube, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music?
Dude, are you trying to tell them I'm here or steal my ad read?
And features hosts like Shibuya Gato Shora, Calamity Carl, BioRoxas, and KZ Excellent.
What the fuck are you doing on my boat?
Fuck. No, I gotta go. Go listen to Millennium Microphone.
Access code talker. PM!
That's what I'm saying.
PM!
Oh no, it worked.
Hey, PM!
What's up? What's cracking, fellas?
What's cracking?
Oh, you know.
Happy episode 100. We made it.
We made it!
We made it.
Recording.
I'm proud of us. Yeah, we are.
I can't believe that we fucking we made it.
Yeah. I honestly didn't think we'd make it past episode 20. To be 100% honest with you.
Whoa, I didn't even show up till episode 30. What the fuck?
Fuck, have you really been here that long?
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't permanent on episode 30, but...
Right, yeah, but like, oh god damn. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
You and Mimi, Nick, are like the best things to happen to this podcast.
Yeah!
Whoa!
Please!
You can't see the look I just gave my computer, but also rude.
I mean, Metty, you were... I'm not gonna... we're gonna stop talking. I love you, buddy, but... Oh, okay. Like, I'm not saying he was a bad thing. It's just I really hate how long it takes him to answer questions. That's all. That's all. Oh, wait, you can still hear me? Look, I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking it back.
Oh, that's really funny. Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hey, everybody. How's it going?
Thank you, Pum.
Oh, boy. I'm embarrassed now. I didn't say anything wrong.
Have you been keeping up on the weekly releases of DipShips? Because you're too old.
I sure have. Man, I didn't realize how good my card pulls were. So here's the thing about DipShips. I realize fully that I am not okay. I won't say horrible, but I'm not good at making decks because I don't make decks the proper competitive way because I like to play things pure. Mm-hmm. And that's not how you're supposed to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Good. You're supposed to mix and match shit. It's all available to you. There's over fucking 10,000 cards. You make use of all of them. Mm-hmm. And I don't do that. And Nick is very much better at doing that than I am. So he makes... Like, I had no hopes in my Gravekeeper deck because I was missing bits and pieces. But Nick can sure as hell fucking make it work. So thank you, Nick.
No problem.
For proving me wrong.
Yeah, you've been kicking my ass.
Good time.
Funny little bird! Funny little bird! Okay, here's the thing. I was never a coward for using Funny Little Bird. It's just I knew everything that happened in that first episode would have happened. Carl would have thrown a fit, banned every single burn card. You know, that's just how he is.
No, I'd never do that.
You literally said ban every burn card.
No. Untrue. Those tapes are documented. They're fake.
It's your recording.
Right.
Or doctored. That's the word. It's doctored footage. Unreal.
No, but I am proud and of both of you for continuing to push on, and I look forward to more.
Hell yeah.
I look forward to when you come back to us.
We miss you, my son.
Oh, wait a second. Carl?
Yeah, what's up?
What the fuck did you do?
What do you mean?
What?
So I haven't checked my email in like over a month. And then one day at work, my boss asked me to send him something through email. So I'm like, okay. I go to my email, and there's just hundreds of dollars in my PayPal from several different people. What did you do?
I don't know what you're talking about, PM.
Oh.
Okay, because I looked through your Twitter, and you didn't post anything. I looked through the Discord, and you didn't post anything. What did you do?
I didn't do anything, buddy.
First off, to all of the people that donated, thank you. I can buy groceries this next month and still comfortably pay the rent. Some people said for the computer fund, that's not happening. I'm sorry. I need to eat first. As much as I would like to put away for future computer, it's just not happening. Unless an oil baron decides to drop something in the donor link. But it's not happening anytime soon. But still, the sentiment is greatly appreciated. Carl, what the fuck where did you post it? Where did you post the link?
Do not know what you're talking about. There's not a pinned comment on episode 96 that has any sort of link whatsoever.
Okay.
Sounds like you're not listening to the podcast.
No, I am, but
me.
I listen to it on Spotify, and whenever I need to reference a picture that you guys post, I just have the Discord that I can just log in and see whatever was posted. So I don't necessarily need the video, but it turns out I should be going to the fucking videos and looking at the comments. Oh, well, thank you. Don't do that again, please.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, cool.
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
We miss you, Pum. It's not the same without you.
I know. I want to be back too. I've been so fucking bored at home. You don't understand. I get home. First off, I'm exhausted from fucking 16 plus hour days.
Makes
So
sense.
whatever time I do have, I'm either asleep or I'm just sitting in bed thinking about what to do. Because like all I have to do at home is play consoles that I don't really have anything. The only thing that I want to play right now is Pal World, and that's only available on fucking PC and Xbox. Neither of which I have.
God damn it. Honestly, I think you get a kick out of Pal World. I've been playing it.
I know I've watched like a dozen people play Pal World, and I'm all fucking about it. I want to play it so bad.
We need to get you into fucking Lethal Company.
With what computer, Dub-Dub?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Here's the thing. Lethal Company seems to be one of those new, I don't want to call it meta, but essentially meta games like Phasmo and Among Us that I just don't care for. Don't like the look of it. I'll play it like... true, but like, I mean, in terms of like multiplayer / party games where I'm just not into it.
That's fair.
But it's one of those games where I enjoy watching other people play it more than I think that I would play myself.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Sense. Oh, what was I fucking talking about? I was completely thrown off track.
It's just the fact that you sit at home bored and sleeping.
Oh, right. So all I've been doing is either sleeping, doing chores, and watching anime. I've watched more anime in the last 2 months than I have in the last 10 years, I think.
Jesus. Are you just watching on your phone?
Yeah, because that's all I have. Is just watching anime on my fucking phone. So I've watched both episodes of fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, episode seasons.
Yeah,
I watched
really good.
Full. Amazing, 10 on 10. I don't know why I didn't watch it sooner. I watched the first 3 episodes when it originally started airing, and I'm like, oh, hey, that's cool. And then just completely stopped watching it for no particular reason. Glad I went back to it. I watched fucking Burn the Witch, the fucking Bleach spin-off series. That was cool, and I hear that it's getting an official full season at some point.
Hell yeah.
watch the finale of Attack on Titan. I like that.
Oh, all right.
I thought it was good. I also look forward to Attack on Titan 2. Attack harder.
Attack on babies.
That's technically a spoiler, but anyway. I am completely caught up on, I don't know how to fucking pronounce it, Freerin?
Yeah, Freerin.
Oh, yeah.
At Journey's End.
Yeah, every other episode brings me to tears. I fucking love that show.
It's so good.
It's funny. It's sad. Right now we're in the popping off section where there's like fights happening, like proper fights. The next episode's gonna be fucking lit.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm looking forward to it. And there's more that I'm probably just straight up forgetting. Oh, Mashal Season 2 is starting?
I gotta check out Mashal.
Mashal is funny, and there's like 3 hype fights in it. In the first season.
Interesting.
And there's more, but I'm totally fucking spacing out on it. Yeah, so that's my life.
Hopefully.
I got like a handful of puke today.
You got a handful of puke?
Yeah, it wasn't mine, in case you're wondering.
Did you eat it?
No, I did not eat it. So I didn't know it was puke when I went to go touch it. It was, in fact, a can of beer. That's a full can of beer.
But full of puke.
No, it was actually full and sealed, full of beer.
Oh.
That someone threw in one of my flower pots, and when I went to reach in to pull it out, it was just covered in puke.
Oh.
Well.
And I had not seen the puke. I had only saw the shiny silvery part of the can, and then just a handful of puke came out afterward.
That's
so
like...
I had to... Go ahead.
That's like double alcohol abuse.
Yeah. Like, you didn't even bother opening the can to drink it. It just, like, no, I don't. I mean, granted, it was Molson, so it was deserved, so I can't fault you too much on that. But, like, at least drink it before you throw up on it. And please stop throwing up in my fucking flower pots.
You're asking a lot here.
And please stop leaving ice sculptures in my flower pots.
I saw a tweet about that. It is so funny.
Yeah, so 2 days in a row, somebody just left, like, fancy, granted broken, fucking ice sculptures. The first day it was a swan. The next day it was a giant heart. I don't know why.
Awesome.
Actually, I think I know why. So that week there was a bridal convention, which is, like, a wedding convention that has, like, a bunch of, like, vendors and stalls, to where brides and husbands-to-be go there and be like, I want your services. Come to my wedding.
Okay.
So I assume at that convention, there was an ice sculpture vendor, and they had brought their wares and goods, but these ones got damaged during transit. And they're like, well, we can't put this out on the show floor. Just leave them here.
Leave them in a bush.
Do you know how heavy ice sculptures are?
Yeah, I'd imagine they're pretty heavy.
Damn.
They're pretty goddamn heavy. Do you know how hard it is to lift one? Because they're made of ice? Pretty fucking hard to lift.
I can bet.
Because they're slippery and made of ice. Especially something as weirdly shaped as a swan.
Nah, you just gotta lift it by the neck, dude. I'm built different.
But the neck would be so slippery.
I lifted it by the neck, and because of the weight and the slipperiness of it, I broke its head off and just dropped the entire swan on the floor, where it then shattered into millions of pieces.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh good, this is no longer my problem, and just proceeded to sweep the shards of broken ice onto the street. The heart, however, was...
Oh, that rules.
Because it's so, like, spherical in its shape, I can't lift it. There's no proper angle for me to attack it at, because either one side is completely flat and the other side's curved, and then the both sides of the heart are just fucking curved. I can't lift this fucking thing. You're there to melt. And it's been there until today, where it's melted down to the base. And that's all that's left, is just the base.
Yo, base?
Awesome.
And it sucks because at the time that the people dropped it off there, it was like fucking -10. So they were just there, and I couldn't fucking do anything about it. And I just pray to God that the bosses didn't notice and complain to me. I'm like, motherfucker, I tried. Do you want to help me fucking lift up this ice sculpture? Because I need help.
No, you don't need help.
Stop leaving shit in my flower pots. All right. I can't take it.
Now, PM, I do have to ask you, do you still have like your monitor and your keyboard and mouse and everything, but it's just not hooked up to anything?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really sad.
Like, one of my monitors has my consoles hooked up to it, and that's it. But I haven't turned on my consoles in months.
That's fair, yeah.
I think the last time I booted up a console was for it was the Switch to play fucking Pokemon Unite. I think that was the last time I turned on any of my consoles.
Holy moly!
Because there's nothing on the Switch that I want to play. There's nothing on the fucking PS5 that I want to play. I literally only want to play Power World. Everything that I want to play is stuck on the fucking PC. Like, I want to play Vampire Survivors because the Among Us DLC came out like a month ago, and I just never got to play it.
True.
Power World, I so desperately want to fucking play Power World.
Maybe someday soon.
Hell yeah. You can get it when it's not 0.1 early access.
I mean, for as early access as it is, there's a fucking lot, and it's not that buggy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Nick's been playing a good amount of it.
Yeah, I just like more bosses. Give me an endpoint to reach to. Don't leave me fucking open to the void until the fucking like Ender Dragon shows up or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, I put a duck tape in the fucking.
Yeah, you did. That is a nice duck.
It's a good duck.
Pretty nice.
I saved
duck.
the picture in case we weren't going to be able to share it this way.
Yeah, I figured like if I ever see duck out in the wild, and assuming that I can't make it to a podcast, I'm just going to put them in notes from now on when I find them.
One of us can send the duck date in your stead.
Thank you.
I love him.
And I mean, this is some good wisdom from Duck here.
True.
I got my duck beanie. I wore it all at MAGFest.
Yeah.
Did anybody question the duck?
No.
No. Oh,
you didn't get to hear. 2 people came up to us at MAGFest. They're like, "Oh, are you Calamity Carl from DipShips?"
Oh, hell yeah.
We got
Right?
people.
That's awesome.
It was sick. It's like, hell yeah.
and I was very confused that they recognized you from DipShips, not from Mill Mike, not from KZ's streams. No, DipShips.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the thing that matters.
Yeah.
None of that shit matters.
Well, you're right, but like I was so confused.
It was awesome.
While you were there, did you promote our podcast in any way?
Yes,
Actually, yeah.
I drew 2 ducks on billboards and I put DipShips.boats.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
I left some Legendary Oceans by Danny DeVito.
God damn it.
Did you at least write the URL on the cards?
Yeah? Oh no, not the cards.
No,
That's
not
for
the
Danny
cards.
DeVito. Those were Danny DeVito's
Those are for
cards.
Danny DeVito. When he comes in the middle of the night to take his treasures.
I mean, you could have let Danny in on the podcast.
Danny already watches our podcast.
Yeah, he's a huge fan.
Worry not.
Okay.
You guys might not know, but he does email each of us individually, week by week, for updates before the podcast comes
Our
out.
Lord and Savior, Danny DeVito.
How's the Baptums doing? He's my favorite one. He eats trash like me.
Hey, Danny, I could use some of that the Always Sunny in Philadelphia money. Just saying. Maybe if you still got some of the fucking the Penguin money from the Batman all those years ago.
That's awesome.
Oh, you know what? While we have you here, Pum, do you want to hear the first 24 characters of the new Dragon Ball game that's coming out?
I'm so
The new
excited.
fighting game?
Oh, you mean like all fucking 13 versions of Goku plus random other assortments of crap?
There's Great Ape Vegeta. They're coming back with the giant characters.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Goku Z early, Goku Z mid, Goku Z mid
yeah.
Super Saiyan,
Oh, there's,
Goku Z
yeah.
end, Goku Z end Super Saiyan, Goku Z end Super Saiyan 2, Goku Z end Super Saiyan 3, Goku
That's
from
the one.
Super, Goku Super Saiyan, Goku from Super Saiyan God, Goku from Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, Vegeta Z Scouter, Great Ape Vegeta, Vegeta Z early Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta, Vegeta Z and Vegeta Z and Super Saiyan, Vegeta Z and Super Saiyan 2, Majin Vegeta, Vegeta from Super, Vegeta from Super Saiyan, Vegeta from Super Saiyan God, Vegeta from Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
I think I went cross-eyed.
The first 24 characters.
Look, the only thing that matters is that the roster is going to be what, 160?
160 something.
A lot.
All that matters is that in the game, if there's 2-on-2 battles, you better be able to fuse with every single one of those 160 characters needs to have a fusion combination with every other character.
I don't think Great Ape Vegeta can fuse with anyone.
I need to see Great Ape Vegeta fused with Krillin, all right? I need that in my life.
They cannot touch tips. It is impossible.
I think there was a game where you could do that.
There was a game that had a lot of what-if fusions. I think it was like Budokai 2 or something.
That's crazy.
That sounds about right.
It's where you got Tianxia.
Oh.
I hate it. Thank you.
It didn't look good then either. But it was fun.
What, you don't want to see fucking Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku fused with Yamcha?
I mean, I want to see Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Yamcha.
I want to see Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Yajirobe. You're all fucking sleeping on him.
You're right. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2 Hercule.
Let's go.
That's actually called Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolved.
Thank you.
Ultra Instinct Hercule.
That's just his natural state. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's right.
What fucking random jobber do you want as a character? I want fucking Yamcha's little blue cat.
War?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the age of Poir.
Better not be.
Yeah, give me Poir. I fucking love Poir.
I know he won't be, but I do want the announcer to be playable.
Give me that fucking witch that rides around on her ball.
The announcer would be rad.
Yeah, right. Oh, you want Baba?
Yeah, I want Baba. I want that bitch going around on her ball.
That's dope.
Awesome. I would also accept Bubbles and Gregory as a two-man duo character.
Bubbles and Greg? No!
I do like Bubbles.
I want them to fight.
I want them to fuck.
No!
Well, Pim, we're glad that you can make it for episode 9 to 100.
I'm glad I made it in time because, like, they want me to clean the office and central plant at exactly 8 o'clock.
Oh.
And I had gotten your ping like a little bit before then, and like I'm not gonna make it, and so I had to fucking bum rush everything to make it here in time. I'm glad I made it.
Hell yeah!
Glad that you can make it.
Tell you what, slap me with one question, and then I'm gonna be on my way because I gotta fucking go collect garbage.
All right, yeah, we'll hit you with one question here. We'll do this one from Mirameshi Trev. Avasti Scallywags, question for you to start the new year. What are your favorite quotes from media that you like to use on a regular basis?
Oh. Hang on, let me let my cat out before I answer this question.
Hell yeah.
So, I say quite frequently in my vocabulary, now that it has been irrevocably altered, two things can be real. It came from a Netflix show that is bad, but boy is that line stuck in my head forever.
What's the one you got stuck in my head, Metty? Oh, this
What?
Womps from Recess.
Yeah, this Womps.
This Womps.
I reference this Womps constantly. Nanomachine Son, whenever anything happens.
Oh, God bless.
Memes Jack.
Oh, so like pointing at things and just going, "It's the thing sausage!"
Yeah, that's your new one.
God damn it. That makes me so mad.
The only thing that comes to mind
Still comes?
is okay. This is going to be a stretch, and I don't think anybody will get this reference. But back in the day, there used to be the show called The Oblongs.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
hell yeah.
Belongs.
And the dad with no arms and legs used to say "Oh Lordy" all the time. And I said that constantly throughout like my teens and 20s. I don't do it anymore, but I used to say that a lot.
I think we got to bring back the PM Lordy era.
That era was never on the internet, I believe. Maybe very, very early on.
It was at the very early. Very early, you used to say that back in like the Justin TV days.
Yeah.
Oh,
jeez.
All right, boys. Happy 100 episodes.
Happy
Yes,
100.
more.
Yeah.
You, buddy.
Hopefully it'll be back as a part of the permanent cast by episode 150. Here's hoping, fingers crossed.
Hopefully earlier.
You better.
And I will see you when I see you. I forgot how to leave again.
You dumb piece of shit.
You'll figure it out.
Nope, that's...
Just look for the big red.
It's a giant button.
Find the red.
The large red.
I can't see it. I see the chat. And every time I go hit the call, I just see our profiles and
We
Could
fucking
not
got
be
him,
better
dude.
comedic
We got
timing.
him. Yeah, I was like, you better not tell him. You tried to give him hints twice, and I'm like, you son of a bitch.
I'm so
It's
glad
better
he's
if he
so
never
stupid.
knows.
I'm so glad he's stupid as shit and didn't notice.
Jesus Christ. He had like a meaningful thing he wanted to say for episode 100, and we ruined it.
Fucking beautiful.
This is so fucking good. Oh man.
Oh my god. This poor bitch.
Oh fuck. That's great. That fucking rules. If you still want some more questions?
Yeah.
No, we end the podcast now. Yeah, go ahead.
If you have any questions, you can send them to questions at dipships.boats, or you can tweet them at us on Twitter at dipshipspod, or you could go to Blue Sky if you use that.
I guess.
Or you could use Carl's personal
Dipships
phone number, which I will
boats.
now read out.
What?
What?
No. We have a question from Gaijin on Blue Sky.
Huh?
Who asks, do you still check Blue Sky? Why or why not?
Why or why not? Awesome.
Yes,
got
but
that.
not my personal one.
We got that
Same.
3 days ago, and I saw the notification on my phone, and I couldn't stop myself from laughing really loud.
It's really
I was like
funny.
at work. I was like, not really. Yeah, there's no reason to. They don't let me put fucking GIFs or videos. Why do I give a shit?
They don't let you do
I think
gifs?
they said something about they're working on a video player.
They need to
or some
do it faster. It
nonsense.
should have just been there at the start.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Eventually I'll go back to Blue Sky. I have the account. I just, you know.
It looks like GIFs work now through Giphy. Just weird. Hams asks us, first off, header for the email, sell me the crack, Nick.
What?
You heard him.
The main body of the email here. Are there any series that you wish would get a localization? My personal pick is the manga Digimon V-Tamer, which got a fan translation, but I have brainworms and I want a physical book to read. Also, to
Yeah, that's
justify the
fair.
subject, the author wrote some Inazuma 11 manga, and if Nick says it's decent, I might give it a shot. If he says he hasn't, please shout that he's a fake fan.
Oh, well, if it's the Inazuma 11 manga I'm thinking of, it's pretty good. However, it is gonna be weird because it followed the wildest, like, you know, most things go manga and then anime, and then if it's good, they'll get a game.
Uh-huh.
No, because Inazuma 11 started as a DS game, and then got an anime, and then got a manga. But it's not bad. Some of the art's pretty good.
So I guess you're not a fake fan?
I love Inazuma 11. I can't wait for Victory Road to come out, and I need it immediately. Anyways, give me a Gundam's Crossbone anime, please.
Same, yes. Holy shit.
I can't think of one that I would want localized that isn't already localized.
What about that Pokemon manga where they wear the Pokemon as armor that we never got?
That one would be cool.
There were a couple Yakuza games set during the samurai times that we never got translated over here.
All right, look, I know that we got it brought over here, but hey, bring back Zatch Bell and then do Zatch Bell 2 over here. Come on.
Zatch Bell 2 does not have an official translation yet, that's all I'm saying.
Let's fucking get in there. The year of fucking Gash, baby. Bring him back.
Hell yeah. This author understands the correctness of the universe. Women are scary.
Oh, yeah. Frost Samurai asks us, what are your New Year's resolutions for 2024?
So I'm gonna start and then also end the question.
Mhm.
Like, be first and last, because to begin with, I didn't bother. So I'll think of one now.
Okay. My resolution is just to, like, hang out with people more, to enter my chill era, you know, just to be, like, there, just relaxing, hanging out, dude, you know? That's the vibes I'm bringing this year. What about you, Metty?
Oh. I mean, that's not really a resolution.
It kind of is.
But in that in that methodology, I've entered my big snitch era.
Let's go.
Where, like, let's say I'm at work, right? And, there's work to be done. If I'm the only one doing it, first off, I'm going to, like, take pictures and record everyone not doing work. Then I'm going to sit my ass down and do nothing until other people start doing shit.
That's so funny, considering when I'm at work, if the, like, owner leaves, me and my boss just chill leaning on the wall talking about nothing for an hour and a half.
Well, yes, but it's you and your boss both doing that instead of your boss being like, all right, you do all the work, I'm going to sit here on my phone and do nothing because I'm 15.
Correct.
Yeah,
It's different. You and your boss simultaneously agreed to do this, whereas, So if anything like that happens, yeah, you know immediately I'm going to the store manager and being like, nah.
All right, Nick, what's yours?
I couldn't come up with anything reasonable.
What's your era?
My era?
Give me an era.
My era is my fucking having a job era. It sucks.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell
Let's
yeah.
go. This is the arc I've been waiting for. I can't wait for this to be the year that you shit your pants.
My resolution this year is not to shit my pants. There we go.
I'm going to make sure that my resolution is to make sure you do shit your pants.
I'm not visiting you this year because you will put laxatives in my alcohol.
Nick, I would never do that.
No, we'd give you a gummy and tell you it's a weed gummy.
I would demand to see the container and get one from that.
You're no fun. You should just take it.
Don't worry, we have containers we can put laxative gummies in.
If I eat something at your home and feel the sudden urge to shit, I'm doing it on your floor.
Hell yeah. Oh, we also should probably mention how our friend Emmy stopped by today.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Our friend Emmy, who Nick does not know.
Yes. No idea who they are. Totally.
It was great. We drank some bad liquor.
Well.
Yeah, they brought over, what is it, fucking Eggo Sippin' Cream?
Never even heard of it.
And I went, oh, this sounds first they sent me a picture of it, like, I don't know, when were they out here?
Like, one?
No, I mean, like, before this.
Oh.
New Year's.
Yeah, so they sent me a picture of it, like, the day after New Year's. They went, I saw this and thought of you. And it was the disgusting Eggo Sippin' Cream, and I'm like, that sounds disgusting. I want it. And they kept about half of that until just now when they brought it out and went, I brought it for you. And I went, oh, disgusting. And I did a shot of it, and it's the worst.
What did it taste like?
Getting punched in the face with maple syrup and sugar.
Yeah.
Well,
that's it.
The both of them watched me take a sip from it and then watched me act as if I had gotten punched in the face. Just kind of like shuffling backwards, my face puckered, just like backing up into a wall.
Yeah, we didn't take a video of it. And unfortunately, we should have thought of it ahead of time.
I was going to wait until we were on the podcast to do it, but I didn't know if we were keeping the bottle or not.
We were not.
I didn't want to be like, well, this is ours now. Bloomin', shout out to Bloomin', who sold me the core for Rescue Ace.
What, like the onion?
I could fuck up a bloomin' onion right now.
What?
I could fuck up a bloomin' onion. It's so fucking good.
That is not what they said.
Onion.
Bloomin' asks us, do you have any fun or calamitous stories involving snow that you've experienced?
About snow?
Yeah.
Sure, I got one.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was like 16, me and my buddy went to one of the middle schools around here. It was like a Saturday, and it's on a big hill, so it was all snowed over, and we brought sleds and stuff, and we were just gonna go down the hill. That is the only time I've ever been sledding. It went really poorly for me. I hit a little, like, not quite fully formed ramp of snow, right? Which is fine. I didn't really, like, flip or anything. I just landed and spun around to face the opposite direction, so now I'm going down the hill backwards. However, what this meant was I did not see the giant, mostly solid boulder of ice and snow at the bottom until the back of my head slammed into it. Oh. It hurt a lot.
It sounds like it.
That's the one time in my life where I was like, I think I have a concussion.
I have a fun story of when I had to go into work while a fucking blizzard was happening, and my brakes were so caked with snow that my car wouldn't stop.
Oh, God.
So I'm very thankful I was moving slowly, because I, like, was almost going to slam into the car in front of me, and I had to, like, move off to the side into a snowbank, and I was like, this sucks.
I also had a close call during a snowstorm. So there's a bridge in New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I'm trying to get a picture of it. Like
Fucking
a good
dox
picture.
it, why don't you? Jesus Christ.
It's a bridge. It's not going anywhere.
Not that you know.
Yeah.
There, the Morris Goodkind Bridge over the Raritan River,
Mm-hmm.
which is, I don't know exactly how many feet up it is. Let's see, this is a picture from the ground. That'll work.
Real quick,
Today-
can I just say I
go
love
ahead.
when I can see people are modding something on Steam.
Mhm.
Because a buddy of mine has closed and relaunched Pal World 18 times in the past minute.
Let's go.
So yeah, the Morris Goodkind Bridges, because there's two. There's the new one and the old one.
I like the...
The old one's
one.
very pretty.
It
They're
is.
repairing
It's much
it,
better.
like, actively. In The Sopranos, character jumps, commits suicide off the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
The old one?
I think? I don't know, the new one was, it's not actually new, because it's, the 70s, so... Let's see. How high are these? I can't see, but anyway, it's very high from up there.
9
So-
cube.
Me and my fiance at the time, we're at the diner nearby, but we have to turn around on the highway to get to the house that we're staying at.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that we have to go over the bridge, turn around at the next roundabout, and then go back over the bridge. And it's snowing, it's windy, but I'm confident in my ability to drive, in inclement conditions, because I learned to drive in the snow, so fuck it, What I always tend to forget is that every other human is not as good a driver as me.
Yeah.
So, this complete fucking genius jackass actually merges into me, and clips the front of my car. And this was my hatchback at the time,
Yeah.
which, as you get the idea. So this guy hit the front of my car, and my wheel jerked, and suddenly we were spinning on this bridge.
Oh.
Not completely out of control, but we went from, because it was a 4-lane, the steel one's a 4-laner.
Yeah.
We went from the 3rd lane over to the rightmost lane, about not even a full foot away from hitting the side. And, if we go over into the water in freezing temperatures, first off, we're not surviving that fall at all. But second off, we ain't making it to shore.
No, you could have made it.
We ended up backwards, facing into traffic, a foot away from death, basically.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, and it was we're not going over the other bridge. We're just gonna take the long way around very slow. And it took us an extra hour to get to the house.
God.
God damn.
So yeah, that's my weather horror story.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, snow scary.
Let's do one last question.
Sure.
Lalo
Make it good.
asks us, how did 2023 go for you?
All right.
Could have been better, could have been worse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 70-30 split. Overall, it was pretty good.
I'd give it a C. Maybe a C+. plus.
Well, I
Yeah,
can't lose to Carl. I'm gonna give it a B-.
What the fuck?
What's up?
I'm gonna beat you open like an egg.
Huh?
Why?
I'm gonna crack
Why,
into that
why,
shell
why
of
would you do
yours.
that?
How was your
Hot.
2023, Metty?
All right. Yeah, it's not the worst year I've had.
Yeah.
Not the best, but I mean,
One of you name a part of a boat.
Stern.
Facts about boat stern.
You don't even have one ahead of time!
Jesus
Oh my god!
I thought it was a test, not a fucking prompt.
No, it was a problem.
God damn it.
I'm gonna go jump off the Verrazano. I'm gonna go to the Morris Goodkind Bridge and jump off.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
God damn it, I knew it was coming.
What are boats?
What do you mean?
Oh, it was
what
the
are
Donald
boats?
Goodkind Bridge. the Morris and Donald Goodkind bridges, because Morris was the dad. He designed the first bridge. Donald was the second. Oh, okay. Okay. Doesn't matter. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
Facts about boat murders.
Boat what?
Boat murders.
Okay.
There's nothing. Something about murder on the high seas. That's scary.
Did we talk about... Have we ever talked about Laura Decker as a boat fact?
What the fuck's a Laura Decker?
It's a person.
The Dutch sailor?
I don't know their nationality.
New Zealand-born Dutch sailor?
How old are they?
2009, she announced her plan to become the youngest person to circumnavigate the globe single-handed.
Yes, she did it at 14.
Yeah, she is indeed 28 right now.
Good for her. What are we doing with our lives?
Not circumnavigating the globe. What am I, Magellan?
What am I, Magellan?
I got better shit to do.
I don't know. I mean, I'm glad for her for doing that because, I mean, you know, her dad seemed like a real dick.
God damn it.
Motherfucker's name is Dick Decker. That's so good. That's genuinely the best name that you could have.
It's pretty good.
Oh, it's awesome. And good on her for sailing the world at 14.
Oh yeah, like it's impressive for sure.
Yeah, it's super impressive. At 14, I was like slinging shit against a wall in a bathroom.
I believe that.
I crawled out of a test tube and started fucking going ape.
Oh man, I love the Ender's Game sequel. What is it, Beans War?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about at all.
You don't want to know.
I was gonna say, isn't that book like bad?
Isn't the whole thing bad?
Ender's Game is good.
Ender's Game is good. It was written by a Nazi who didn't know he was writing a book about tolerance. He thought he was writing a book about racial purity.
Yeah.
And he was not.
But then he wrote other books and they were...
Then he wrote the sequel, which is about one of the side characters who is an aborted test tube baby from behind a toilet. How did we get on this?
I don't know.
That was Carl. That was Carl himself.
You can operate a 100-foot sailboat alone.
Yeah, cool.
What, like me personally? Because no, I can't.
You could if you put in the effort.
I'm glad this test tube baby did that.
Thank you all for listening to this episode of DipShips Legitimate Boating Podcast. Hope you all enjoyed episode 99.
We fucking got it, dude!
I'm so mad.
I'm so happy.
PM's gonna be so mad when he sees us start episode 100 next week.
Oh, it's gonna be incredible. Oh, I can't fucking wait. Oh my god, I'm gonna pee. Thank you all for enjoying this episode. Hey, if you want to support us directly and financially, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod. That's the one.
There you go, buddy.
And you can sign up at any tier and help us out. You can sign up on YouTube on our channel here. That also helps. You get to see episodes of things early, like by a day, you know. If you can't afford to financially and directly support us, you can just, you know, share the podcast around because podcasting can swim based on word of mouth. So share it with anyone who you think would enjoy it.
And if you specifically, listening right now, I know who you are, I know your full name and address, know anyone who would like to circumnavigate the globe, tell them to do something better.
Listen to this podcast. Yeah. It's better.
Exactly.
Well, if you know anyone who wants to circumnavigate the globe, to have them listen to this podcast while they do it.
Yeah.
Well, then they can only get one episode a week. It's not great for circumnavigating the globe.
Maybe.
I mean, they have to download it all before they go.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
They gotta catch up also. Well, they can get it on satellite.
True.
Satellite link-ups are expensive.
Yeah, but they're already circumnavigating the globe.
I guess.
Buy a bucket hat.
For
Duck.
your boat!
Get a dog.
We should make, like, branded boat stickers.
Get a duck beanie. We should. If we could, we should.
Stickers of the party boat, like the little pixelated party boat.
Yeah, so people can slap it on their actual real-life boats that our audience has.
Hell yeah. If any of you have a boat, you're legally required to give it to us.
Can we ride on it, please?
Can we ride on it,
please?
Please.
Take us out for a little spin, you know? Don't worry, we won't do anything because of the implication.
Hey, no, what?
I forgot about the fucking rammies, bro.
You know, the implications. Like, no harm's gonna come to them, but the implication is there.
Yeah. The implication if you don't let us use your boat.
Oh.
Get yourself a duck beanie. I got one. I wore it all of MAGFest. A dini.
I'm so jealous. Our friend who showed up, who Nick does not know, was also wearing a dini. It made me feel really left out that I don't have one yet.
That means you gotta buy one.
I do.
which is great because it means I get the money and you're basically fucking paying yourself because the money's just gonna go into the electric bill.
I mean, yeah.
Thank you all for listening. I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you all in the nautical mile.
Bye.
Bye.
Can we get a PM Toodles in here for the 100th episode?
Toodles.
There we go. Perfect. Thanks, buddy.
Welcome, little man.
No.
No, I'm eager for you to please me.
I need to leave. Goodbye.
Have a good.